Today I've got just a bit of a shorter video for you guys today, and this is just going over the different Catwoman minifigs that we've gotten in the last 20 years. Now this is just the ones that I have in my collection, including my most recent edition being the Catwoman from 2006, which I wanted to do the same thing basically with Killer Croc, but that one was gone from my local Bricks and Minifigs when I went in recently. They did have the really rare $250 Bane from 2007, but I wasn't paying $250 for one minifig. And so to get a classic Batman villain that I like for a pretty good price, and with a coupon for February, which was buy two get one free on minifigs, it's like I'm going with the classic Catwoman, because the Killer Croc was already that would have been out of range anyway for the prices. Catwoman was basically, that was just out of range, or wasn't out of range price wise for the coupon, but it would have, if it would have been like $5 more, it would have been. So that came in just perfect. But on the left we've got the one from 2006. In the middle we've got the one from 2012, which was for the longest time the only Catwoman minifig I had in my entire collection. And then on the right we've got the most recent released Catwoman minifig, being the one from the Arkham Asylum modular building. And overall, looking at the first two here, you wouldn't think that there's actually any changes to the minifigs other than basically the whips, which the 2012 one for mine, I don't know what happened to the whip. It's essentially the same as the one that the Catwoman from the Arkham Asylum has got. It's basically the same thing. And the one from 2006 has got like full-on hose piece with a weird attachment to it, and they're using that for the whip. But the change for the changes from 06 to 2012 are actually quite a bit more than you would think, being that there was no back printing on the one from 2006, and so they actually really upped the detail on the one from 2012. And the face printing was definitely upgraded as well, because back in 06 it was very rare for minifigs to get double-sided heads, which is why when I got the minifig home I checked to see if there was back printing, or at least printing on the head, and surprisingly there was on the 06 Catwoman. So that was kind of a surprise, because at first I had to do a double take making sure that I didn't buy a duplicate 2012 one. And so no, we've got a 06, 2012, and the 2025. So that just shows that how much the three have changed over the years. And overall, with the first two mask molds, they didn't really change too much. The mask molds didn't really drastically change until probably 2025. Because even for the Lego Batman movie mask, it was pretty much the same, just a recolor or just a different color done in purple. So, which I don't have that Catwoman, I've just seen it a ton to basically have that memorized. Because that Catwoman was one that I didn't really care for. So I completely skipped that set, even though it was a nice little $15 set, I think. It's like 15 or 20 bucks back in the day. But overall, for all three of these, I'm just happy to have all of them. Though my favorite is probably the one from 2012, just because that is like fully taken from the second Lego Batman game. And I mean the '06 one is taken right from the first game in '08, where the one from the Arkham Asylum isn't actually even connected to the new Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. So that's kind of a disappointment, though I would like to see all three of these in the new Legacy of the Dark Knight, given that Catwoman is a playable character in the game. So basically to give her alternate attires with maybe alternate abilities would be super nice. Or heck, alternate abilities and give it a run where you're on the villain side in a different version of Catwoman, maybe the '06 version or something. That would be a nice change. Cause I do have the deluxe version pre-ordered, so that'll not arrive for 2 months. But overall, pretty happy with having all three of these in the collection. The '06 one is probably just going to go on display. The 2012 one is just going to go back in the amusement park. And the 2025 one's just going to go back on top of the Arkham Asylum where I plucked it off of for this video. So overall, that's just a look at the 20-year evolution of Catwoman in Lego form. So you guys can tell me your thoughts on this video in the comment section below, and just like and subscribe for more, because I will do more in the future.